When we think of Busan International Film Festival, BIFF for short, we usually picture red carpets, flashing cameras, and world premieres. But beyond the glitz and glamour, BIFF also played another powerful role, which is supporting and educating the next generation of Asian filmmakers. Founded in 2005 under BIFF pillar of support and education, BAFA, the BIFF Asian Film Academy, has a simple mission: to discover, nurture, and connect emerging filmmakers across Asia. Every year, around 24 fellows, including directors, cinematographers, editors, and producers, are selected from hundreds of applicants across the continent. Since its launch, BAFA has nurtured over 430 filmmakers from 35 countries, building a network that spans across cultures and genres. The 2025 Chanel x BIFF Asian Film Academy received a record-breaking of 625 applications from 40 countries, the most diverse since its launch. BAFA application opened from March to April, followed by virtual interviews. By mid-June, the selected fellows are announced. They submit their short film scripts shortly, meet virtually in the month of August, and finally gather in Busan for a 20 days intensive training and mentorship program. In the past, 24 fellows would team up to produce just 2 short films, but since 2024, BAFA has introduced a bold new format, where each of the 8 directing fellows create their own short film, giving each director the creative freedom to explore their own artistic voice, while still working in a collaborative, team-based system that encourages networking and mentorship. Now let's hear from the 2025 fellows and BAFA alumni on how this experience has shaped them into better storytellers, collaborators, and filmmakers.
Being first in Korea, seeing the new culture, it's a new culture for me, it's very important. And having international fellows working together, even though we come from different backgrounds, like we were able to understand each other in a very beautiful cinematic way.
When I was in BAFA, I was the producing fellow. Before that, I only produced locally. I never had an international co-production project. It was very mind-opening for me, and then somewhat comforting, because along the way I realized that the way each filmmakers from each country, the way we run our productions are not that different. There are similarities to it, like the core is very similar, and why we make films, right? Everybody has their own reason, but the drive and the passion is very similar. But the good thing about each of the director and cinematographer having their own films is that it's their own trademark, it's their own originality, their own script, and they can send it to festivals. So last year was the first year that BAFA allows us to send the films to festivals. In my batch, we had a cinematographer who had her short in Cannes already. And it was great for me too. I had under my belt 4 short films in a very short amount of time. And it's also great for me as a Vietnamese filmmaker to sometimes meet alums from my country, because when we go back, we will remember each other and then just create like a community of filmmakers in Vietnam.
So next time you hear BIFF, think beyond the red carpet, because somewhere behind the curtains, a BAFA fellow might just be the next big name in Asian cinema.